To start our problem, we want to multiply the numerator and denominator by the conjugate of this denominator. The conjugate of root 2 plus root 5 is root 2 minus root 5. We distribute the 6 to each of these terms to get 6 root 2 minus 6 root 5. Next, we use our difference of squares factoring pattern to do a squared minus b squared. We square root 2 to get 2, and we square root 5 to get 5. Next, we subtract in our denominator to get a denominator of negative 3. And here's where we want to be careful. When we simplify, we can divide negative 3 into this term and into this term. 6 divided by negative 3 is negative 2, and negative 6 divided by negative 3 is positive 2. This is how we get our answer of negative 2 root 2 plus 2 root 5. Another way to think about it is to factor a negative 3 from each of these terms. If we factor a negative 3 from this first term, we'll be left with negative 2 times root 2. And if we factor a negative 3 from this term, we'll be left with 2 root 5. We can check this really quickly by distributing this negative 3 to each of these terms. We'll wind up with our numerator from before. Now that we have a common factor of negative 3 in the numerator and in the denominator, we can simplify. These reduce to 1, which leaves us with just our numerator, negative 2 root 2 plus 2 root 5. And now there are a couple of ways to write this answer. You could have factored a negative 2 out to get this answer, or you could have factored a positive 2 out. Either of these is correct. Nice algebraic thinking if you got any of these answers.